with the Trump administration. Of course, this has been a busy February, not only because we've been watching all these major headlines across the Middle East and across Europe, and now you're seeing that we're seeing some health headlines as well, but tariffs have also been top of mind. President Trump plans to impose tariffs on Canada and Mexico starting on Tuesday. That's in addition to doubling the 10% universal tariff already being charged on imports from China. In a social media post on Thursday, Trump said illicit drugs such as fentanyl are being smuggled into the United States at, quote, unacceptable levels, and that import taxes would force other countries to crack down on the trafficking. Let's bring in Melanie News-Hilton. She's the Senior Vice President of Customer Success at GS1 U.S. What could this mean for consumers if this does, in fact, go through on Tuesday, Melanie? How quick could people feel this?
Yeah, I think we've struggled a little bit to determine how soon we could feel impacts, although I would say that both from product assortments and product availability, it's likely to start affecting us. One thing that's interesting about supply chains, and we often talk about the miracle of trade, is that it takes many, many months of planning from the packaging to the product that goes inside to put things on shelves. So we could see some reprieve in the near term, although if the tariffs hold up over a longer term, I think wallets of both businesses and consumers alike are going to feel the pain.
So we did hear that top Mexican officials were in Washington this week. They were trying to heat off these tariffs. We learned that Mexico is sending 29 drug cartel figures to the U.S. Is it possible that we won't actually see these tariffs take effect? Is it possible that there's enough room for negotiation to avoid this before it actually takes place?
Yes, and we certainly hope so. I think that there's aspiration and reality, and always we're walking the fine line in between. So there is definitely some hope that we're going to be able to ward these off. But I do think that concerns remain high. And I think for supply chains in particular, because as I mentioned, the operations are so complex, that's definitely just going to be an ongoing fear for businesses that are trying to, that we're in, we're out, we're in, we're out. What kind of decisions do we make? And I think proactivity versus crisis management is going to be an interesting approach that we're going to need to take in supply chain moving forward.